and glory and to advance the good of those whose interests.
In November, Parliament passed a 35 billion supplementary budget to facilitate the activities of political parties with representation in Parliament under Inter-Party Organization for Dialogue IPOD. Now a meeting of Secretary Generals of political parties on 16th December sought audience with President Yoweri Museveni, who is also the IPOD chairperson, to discuss how to share the funding. Uganda People's Congress UPC Secretary General Ebil says focus will be on how to fund political party secretariats.
But as per now, we know that the issue is about how do we support the secretariats of political parties, because all political parties have challenges with their secretariat. And then how do we get out of this foreign funding? Because really we have a country to rebuild.
We want the institutionalization of IPOD so that we are not only donor dependent, but IPOD should become an institution grown on its own so that it becomes a partner, the way CMD Kenya is, Center for Multi-Party Democracy in Kenya is.
On 6th March 2021, the IPOD summit that sat at Kololo, Kampala, made several resolutions like reviewing the Public Order Management Act, holding a national dialogue, and release of political prisoners. However, many of these resolutions have not been implemented.
The IPOD MOU is coming to an end, and we must seek for proper engagement. We are in the middle of negotiation of the new MOU. There are also new things, things, for instance, resolutions that IPOD has taken that have not come to be actualized. For instance, the question on the POMA regulations that we did the drafting, we passed it, and the summit passed it in their hands. But we also want to put him to the task to find out from him as a leader of the summit, but also the party that is in power, in form of the actualization of the resolutions.
Despite having representation in Parliament, National Unity Platform has not yet joined IPOD and will not be part of Wednesday's meeting. Party Secretary General Lewis Lubongoya explains why.
It would be very, very shameful. It would be an insult to the people of Uganda for us to be seen to hobnob with General Museveni after Kayunga, after what they did in Kayunga, for example. He knows what Ugandans feel about him and about his rule. So we don't need to go to IPOD for us to be able to make that point, no.
Efforts to reach out to Forum for Democratic Change FDC on whether they will attend the meeting were futile as the Party Secretary General Nathan Nandala Mafabi and spokesperson Ibrahim Semujunganda did not answer NTV's phone calls. Justice Forum JEMA, Democratic Party DP, People's Progressive Party PPP, National Resistance Movement NRM, UPC and FDC are members of IPOD. Habad Ziwa, NTV.